In terms of our prosecution, a lot of persons will say it depends solely on the police because how they conduct the investigations. And as recent, there were some deliberations on social media in a particular incident. The thing is, the police is just the person responsible for the investigation. And in the magistrates or the High Court, it solely depends on what you have in black and white or via technology to present in court. The thing is, what I would have observed in Regional Division 4C is that we would have seen over the past few months, and in fact, or it could go back to 2 years, an increased number of matters being dismissed due to the negligence of witnesses. One, witnesses are not appearing in court, and two, some victims are now going to court to settle their matters. We would have seen matters as serious as robberies now being settled in court, which is not something that used to be.
You find that persons, witnesses, eyewitnesses to crime, are very reluctant to come forward and to put their story in statement form so that could form part of the investigation, so that you could have one successful investigation and lead into a prosecution of any matter. And regardless of how you try sometimes, that it's very difficult to get persons to come forward. A victim might come forward and say, you know what, this person, that person, this person was there. When you contact them, I did not see. Or I don't want my name to call in any matter. I don't want to be involved. Additionally, even with trying to get CCTV footage from private individuals and maybe business places that have CCTV, it's kind of difficult to get those footage to assist with your investigation. So the challenge can be very real. What we try to do, and I guess this is across the board in the police force, is to, as much as possible, build capacity in terms of doing training, continuous training for investigators and police ranks in general, so that they can bring their skill to bear when doing any investigation.
What we find in matters that engage the High Court, ever so often when you have to locate a witness and you turn up at the area or the last known address, the person no longer live there. So it put the police in a difficult situation finding that witness. But other than that, the convictions that we would have gotten, they're quite a high amount over the years.